Okay, so like, in those mouse, she was sitting over there, and those mouse were nibbling her leg. Now you can see the situation, how critical situation was there. She survived there, and she didn't give up. When we stuck in a particular thing, and a speech, we gave up. That now I'm done. Now I don't know about it. We gave up, but she didn't give up. And afterwards, in the morning, next day in the morning, some villager guys noticed her over there, and they went many of the hospital. They admitted her. Afterwards, in the last, when the guys started to know about her that she is a national champion, afterwards doctor started to treat her well. And when she was on the bed, on that time, one doctor said to the nurse that she will not survive for more because her half blood is completed and enough blood is in her. She was unable to open her eyes because totally she was injured. Afterwards, she told that, but she was able to listen. She told that doctor, I survived for one night with that straight leg. I lost my leg, but I didn't give up with those mouse and those things. But I didn't give up. So how you can say that you cannot survive? This is my life. This is my choice. What I want to do and how I can do. On that time, the second doctor came over there and the doctor passed her the blood. And now you can see in front of her, in front of all, she is surviving. And afterwards, on that bed, she decided now I have to do that thing that no one is able to do with that two legs. I think you're thinking about the mountaineering. Guys, you're right. She started to think about the mountaineering. And she was not having the enough money for that coaching, for taking the train and all. She told to everyone, she shared with everyone. They started to tell her, are you mad? By that situation, are you just got some problem in your mind? Those started to tell these type of things. His mother told her, all guys will tell you these type of things. All guys will tell you this type of things. There are many of the guys as APJ Abdul Kalam. Those are the made for for a common thing, not for a particular chocolate and all. They are made for their target. As she was, you are that. So do not think about people. Just feel that all guys telling to you for your target. And she made that negative thing into positive thing. And afterwards it was the second life for her. And she started to think, God passed me this second life. Now he think in his list there is my name. He's thinking that she can do something. And afterwards she joined that coach. And in that coach, there were many of the guys. Those were taking too hard for climbing one mountain. But she was taking 7 hours for climbing one mountain. And those started to demotivate her that this is very hard for you and you can do that thing, you can do that thing. But she decided the same thing she told again to them. This is my life, I want to live it, no need to tell. Just she done it. Afterwards, after 1 month, after 2-3 months, when she was going on that time, all guys were the back and she was in front. So guys, I want to tell as one quote, that is, if you want to fall, just fall as like seed, that grow again. If you are as like seed, yeah, so you will grow again. We are always thinking about the failure. Nothing is failure. Failure is the winner. Means you got win. As many times I think I told you about the fail full form. Fail full form is first attempt in learning. Means you got experience and you will do something new in your life. That was the situation. And afterwards, when the day came on that time, she was she had to climb very higher mountain, Mount Everest. And afterwards, when she started to climb on that time, guys told her that do not do. Afterwards, you can do. There are many of the times you can do on that time. She told that chance is coming. Chance is coming also once, twice. No one will pass. If chance come in front of you, let me just snatch it. Afterwards, take advice from many of the guys and they started to climb. Afterwards, there was guidance. No, there was one guy, a friend of her as a friend. Just he was motivating her, you can do, you can do. When she was giving pressure to his leg, yeah, on that time it started to blooding. Because it was very harder that if I will pass my leg, the pressure, it will be bloody. Anyhow, she climbed half and she was very near to her target and her oxygen was enough. Only for 1 hour, 2 hours she can survive. Maximum it was. Her friend started to tell her, just come downside, your oxygen is enough. Just go downside, don't need